Welcome back. As you can see by that introduction video for this particular bassline series, it starts off pretty easy and it gets quite complex quite quickly. By lesson 10 you'll be constructing some very complex basslines, and those basslines and the rules that we learn in this pack just apply across the board to so many different, all songs really, and all styles. They're just blanket rules of things, and these sounds that you learn in these packs just can apply across to everything. So whether you're looking at developing your bass lines or whether you're looking at just fine-tuning some skills in general, this is probably a great pack to be checking out. Okay, so let's have a look at rule number one. We're just going to jump straight into it. Rule number one, and this is what we're going to look at in this first lesson, is we're going to hit the tonic at the start of every chord change. So this particular progression that we're going to be looking at is an 8-bar progression, and it's the first 8 bars to a song called Autumn Leaves. It's also the progression to many other songs, and the way it progresses, you'll actually notice that it keeps jumping up around the circle of fourths. The first chord is a C chord, to an F chord, to a B flat chord, to an E flat chord. It goes off track there a little bit, but after that, but it is, that basic circle of fourths, and it's such a common progression that I think it would just make sense to attack something like that. So we're just going to go over those 8 bars for this whole series, in fact. But you'll notice, as we're halfway through it, you'll just realize that you can start applying that to anything. So as I said, we want to hit the tonic on every chord change. This is important because that bass line is outlining the structure and the tonality of the entire piece. It can go off, it doesn't have to do what I'm saying, but let's learn the basics of it and then we'll start messing with it and going off on a tangent. And in fact, by the end of this series we will have wandered off a little bit onto a few different tangents, so you'll get a bit of a taste of everything. But let's look at the basic first. So our first chord is a C minor chord. Okay, so simple as this: C, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I know it's very, very simple in this first lesson, but bear with me, it'll be incredibly complex in just a few lessons. Okay, so that's the idea. Our next bar is a bar of F7, so just a note F. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's really as simple as that. Okay, so let's just go through the first 8 bars. You're pretty smart, I'm sure you can figure out what's going on here. So here's the progression. It's a bar of C minor 7 to a bar of F7 to a bar of B flat major 7 to a bar of E flat major 7 to an A half diminished chord, or an A minor 7 with a flat 5. We'll look at that chord when we get to it, but then to a bar of D7 and then to 2 bars of G minor 7. Okay, so here's what we're going to do in the bass line. This is rule number 1. Tonic on every chord change. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2. So bar 5, A, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, and we've got another bar of G, so you can just play another G if you want. 2, 3, 4. So that's lesson 1. Let's just do that once more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the idea. With this whole pack, why not go and grab some chord charts, go and find some tunes that have progressions like this, and actually apply what we're doing in this lesson, because that is a really simple concept. And if in particular you're very new to finding the notes on the piano quickly, then this can be a great way, just grabbing a chart up and trying to get through it really quickly. Of course, many of you will find this particularly easy, so of course feel free to move on to the next lesson. But that's probably the most important thing we can start off with. So let's leave it right there, and we'll see you in the next video lesson when we start getting a little bit more advance in that.